Veteran forward LeBron James has not played competitive basketball since April 30th, 2025, when his Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs by the Minnesota Timberwolves. The 40-year-old returned to basketball activities only in the past week or so, first training with the G League South Bay Lakers and then with his Lakers teammates. As such, he's still reacclimating to the physical rigors of a sport he has played all his life. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, the biggest issue James is facing is getting his conditioning up to speed, which requires him to get his lungs back in top shape. The biggest issue right now that LeBron James shared with us is that he feels like he has newborn baby lungs and he needs to get back to grown man lungs, the Lakers beat writer told ESPN's NBA Today on Monday. LeBron James working through issues. The four-time NBA champion addressed the media and detailed the challenges he is facing since returning to the basketball court. My lungs feel like a newborn baby. I got to get my lungs back up to a grown man, he said, while noting that he could make a season debut against the Utah Jazz on Tuesday based on how his body responds once he wakes up in the morning. LeBron James missed teammates. James, out for the first month of an NBA season for the first time in his 23-year career, admittedly misses not just playing basketball but the camaraderie of a locker room. I miss these guys, he said, via McMenamin. Just seeing them go out there and working. I love the work, I love the process of working. I don't miss the travel. I'm about to be 41 years old. I was happy to be at home on my couch after working out. The one thing James has not missed is the non-stop traveling that comes with an 82-game regular season slate. I don't miss the travel. I'm about to be 41 years old. I was happy sitting at home on my couch after working out, James joked while addressing reporters on Monday. I don't miss the travel, but I do miss the competition. James will join a red-hot Lakers team that owns a 10-4 record despite dealing with a plethora of injuries. The 40-year-old will officially become the first player in NBA history to play a 23rd season when he suits up for the Lakers this week. All indications show LeBron James is closer than ever before at making his historic 23rd season debut for the Los Angeles Lakers. After a long recovery process, James most recently participated in his first practice with the Team of the Year, and according to head coach J.J. Redick, he isn't yet ruled out for the Lakers' next game against the Utah Jazz. J.J. Redick says it's TBD whether LeBron James plays tomorrow versus UTA, team insider Dave McMenamin wrote in a post on X. We've been taking it literally 1 minute, 1 hour, one step at a time throughout this whole process, James said about his own return, according to McMenamin. So, see how I feel this afternoon, see how I feel tonight. When I wake up in the morning, we'll probably have shoot around. So, just got to see how the body responds over the next 24 hours plus. James is officially listed as day-to-day on the Lakers injury report, but Redick's update marks the first time all season the NBA's all-time leading scorer hasn't been ruled as out before a game. He was originally expected to make a return around mid to late November, and if he does end up suiting up over the next few days, that would fit with the original timeline. LeBron James returned to Lakers practice. Over the past few days, James had been sent down to the Lakers' G League affiliate to practice with them in what was his ramp-up for a return from sciatica. After those 2 days went swimmingly, he was then elevated back to rejoin the Lakers' practice. All reports from Monday's practice showed James has progressed well, and though he is still not listed as active, Redick said it was the first time all season he's had every player on the roster on the court at the same time. But for James, he said the return wasn't as easy as he had originally expected. After not participating in any of the Lakers' training camp or preseason action, it was his first time on the court this season with Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, and the rest of the team. My lungs feel like a newborn baby. I gotta get my lungs back up to a grown man, James said after Monday's practice. My voice is already gone. 1 day back, barking out calls and assignments and stuff, getting my voice working again. It feels good to be back out here with the guys. Missed them. LeBron makes surprise statement. About to enter his record-breaking 23rd NBA season, the rust for James isn't unexpected. However, speaking after practice, the star said this latest battle wasn't his first time struggling with sciatica. I had it 2 years ago, the star claimed, saying his first bout with sciatica came in the 2023 offseason. If you've had it, you know. If you ain't ever had it, people making jokes about it, I pray you never get it. The injury causes nerve pain, which is often serious, and in James' case, it was affecting the left side of his lower body. Throughout his recovery, James has remained relatively silent, as the announcement that this wasn't his first time battling the condition caught reporters off guard. Regardless, the Lakers have a patient approach with his recovery, meaning he likely won't be cleared until the team decides he is no longer at risk for further injury. His status is still uncertain, but Los Angeles' next 2 games are against the Jazz, followed by a 4-game homestand that could be his best chance at a return. While fans still wait for his debut, James appears closer to starting his historic 23rd season than at any other point over the past few months. In a bold move that shook the NBA market, the Los Angeles Lakers finalized a trade involving point guard Jordan Poole, who leaves the New Orleans Pelicans after a short but intense stint with the franchise. The deal, considered one of the most aggressive of the current offseason, reinforces the Lakers' plan to rebuild a younger, more dynamic roster with greater perimeter firepower. According to sources close to the negotiations, the Lakers sent draft picks and rotation players to convince the Pelicans to release Poole, considered a talent with strong offensive potential. The Los Angeles front office sees the point guard as a piece capable of immediately transforming the offense, offering playmaking, aggressive penetration, and long-range shooting, exactly the kind of versatility the team was looking for to balance the roster. With the Pelicans, Poole had some brilliant moments, especially in games where he took on the secondary offense alongside the franchise's stars. However, the team was looking to restructure its roster with a focus on greater defensive consistency and salary flexibility, which opened the door for a trade. Poole's departure wasn't seen as a rupture, but as part of a broader strategic plan by the Pelicans to adjust their core. For the Lakers, Poole's arrival represents a calculated gamble on a young, talented player capable of taking on a leading role. The expectation is that he will become one of the team's main offensive weapons, especially in high-pressure situations. The coaching staff believes that, within a more structured system and with greater veteran support, Poole can reach his best technical level. The reaction from the Los Angeles fans was immediate. Many celebrated the move as the beginning of a new, more electric and offensive phase for the team, while others pondered the need for balance between offense and defense. In New Orleans, the perception is that the team has opened up space for new players and market opportunities. If the Lakers' gamble pays off on the court, Jordan Poole could become the catalyst for a new identity for the franchise, faster, bolder, and with renewed ambitions within the Western Conference.